Hey there everybody, happy Friday. Alright, so today I've decided that we're going to do a pick a card session, and I may do this every Friday now. I'll see. I'm going to see what I'm going to do during the week. I might do some of the general readings on certain days and a pick a card on other days, because they seem to both go down quite well. But obviously we only have so many days in the week, and I also have to get to other clients and some of the free readings that I offer. So I've decided a Friday will definitely be a pick a card day, and then we'll take it from there. Alright, so if you haven't done this before, you don't have to pick only one card. I've had many people pick more than one in the past, and it's worked out very well for them. Just have a look at the card, see what resonates with you, which one sort of draws your attention. You don't have to pick a crystal or anything like that. That's just here for good vibes and, you know, to make it a little bit more interesting to look at. So there's nothing here that's suggestive or anything like that. You just have a look, see if you pick one card, 2 cards, 3 cards, and it's up to you. And then I'm going to turn them around. If I do get anything intuitively, I will share that with you. Otherwise, we'll just have a look at what the short little blurb on the card is, and that should be enough to give you your message. Alright, so let's begin. I think that's enough time for you to have seen which one's caught your eye. Let's start with this one over here. Okay, accept heaven's help. You have prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. I can't tell you how many times I've had this card myself. We seem to be quite stubborn sometimes, and we keep praying and hoping. This is a card that talks about relinquishing control. So in other words, once you've already asked for help, you need to step out of the way, as it says, and let heaven or the universe, whatever you believe in, help you. Your angels, your guides, your guardians, your ancestors, whatever it is that you work with. They're basically saying to you now, you've asked for help, but you need to let go of the steering wheel. Alright, sometimes it's our human nature to want to be in control of certain things, and they're saying to you, if you let go of control, then you actually allow them to guide you and sort of take the reins. Alright, so you've asked, now allow them to do it. Maybe you've asked and you are trying to still do everything yourself or control everything, and you're getting frustrated. This can often happen, and it often brings in like a stuck kind of rut energy. And then we wonder why nothing's happening. Heaven's not answering my prayers, but you're not actually giving heaven an option or giving it an opportunity to actually step in and do what needs to be done. Alright, let's go to the second one. Block that out just for now. Waves of Prosperity. That's a lovely card if you pick this. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Alright, this for me is, I see her sort of like looking to the past, looking back, and I feel like the message here is to not look back, to not use your past as a gauge for your future. If you've had misfortune in the past and all of that kind of thing, respect that there are cycles in life, and that doesn't have to be the way it is forever. Alright, so it says new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So look in anticipation at what's coming. Don't live in the past, and realize that this is something new. It's something you've never had before. Focus on the word new. Alright, and this is an abundance and opportunity, so keep your eyes and ears open. The word listen really comes to mind. Make sure that you're listening to what's going on around you. If there's somebody offering you an opportunity, then I would say definitely investigate and go for it if it seems viable, and believe that this abundance is coming for you. Alright. That's a lovely card, actually. These are quite to the point. I do like them. Okay, so then some of you are worried about your loved ones, your possessions, or something to that effect. This is just such a beautiful card. I have to show you up close. I love this picture. Alright, so this talks about protection. It says you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Alright, once again, this does not need to mean that you have to be religious and believe in heaven. If you do, that's great. If you don't, then take it as the universe but know that you are protected, especially if you've asked for protection. If you feel you need to ask for protection, there are ways and means to do that. There's Archangel Michael, who's non-denominational, by the way. He does not belong to a specific religion. Contrary to popular belief, angels are non-denominational, so you can ask for their help, but you have to ask, because we are governed by our free will, and without asking we don't receive. Alright, so that's a very fundamental energy that you need to be aware of, that you actually have to ask to receive this. So if you've asked for help, whether you just say, please help me, you haven't named anybody or asked anyone in particular, but you've asked for this protection, you must know that they are protected. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So if you've been feeling threatened, if you've maybe been in a situation or a relationship where you felt threatened, and this is now playing on your mind, and you're a little bit worried or anxious, you're being told that you can set your mind at ease. This has been heard and you are protected. Okay. Break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Okay, I don't know if maybe some of you chose the second card and this one, but this is do something different. Do something that's not in the norm. You know that saying of, if you do the same thing over and over, you can never expect a different result. But if you do something different, then something different will occur and will lead you in a different direction. So this is maybe you're feeling a little bit stuck, maybe being a little bit apprehensive or anxious in taking a step towards something, and you've been told that this is something that you should really go for. Try different ventures, try new experiences as a way to grow and learn, and this might open up doors for you, especially again if you're feeling a little bit stuck or there's some rut energy in your life and you feel like you're just really not, stimulated or feeling that you've got any ambition for anything. Try something new. If someone invites you somewhere different, go. If you're invited to a function at someone's house and you're going to meet new people, go. You never know. You meet someone with a business interest or maybe a new friend. They can lead you to new experiences and maybe new, sporting activities, whatever that can bring some excitement into your life. So break free, get out of your rut energy, do something different, and you'll see that new energy will move into your life. Okay, let's go down here. Soulmate relationship. That's quite interesting. This is obviously speaking to those of you who are on the twin flame journey, and even those of you that aren't, that some kind of soulmate relationship is coming up. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Okay, just to clarify, you get soulmates and you get what is called twin flames. It's just a terminology for somebody who is actually meant to be your better half, so to speak. A soulmate can be somebody, however, that is part of your group, your soul group, so to speak, and they may not be your ultimate romantic partner. A soulmate can be a friend, someone you meet in your life that actually teaches you a harsh lesson, but a soulmate is someone who's here to teach you something, to help you grow, to help you learn, and sometimes that growth is painful as well. So it could be that somebody from your past is coming back into your life and you are being encouraged to either repair a relationship or close a chapter, or it could be that you've been manifesting your perfect person and this person's now coming into your life. But either way, there's going to be some kind of soulmate relationship, and you just need to figure out whether this is what they call a twin flame, as in your other half, or if this is somebody who's here to teach you, because we only have lessons and blessings. But on the whole, generally, I really feel that this could be a very beneficial, positive relationship. I see a lot of synchronicity, synergy, like the eternity sign, and even like procreation. I pick up that kind of thing. Like maybe this is even somebody that you'll end up really having a serious relationship with and even having children with, possibly. Alright, so if any of you are manifesting that or have just met somebody, maybe this really means something to you. Let's move on to the next one. I will turn them all over again at the end. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, I've had this before, and this has come so true for me, where I've just like been on the verge of giving up on something, and there is something on the horizon. And this is also very much got to do with relationships. And if you've been struggling in the past and you think, I'm just not meant to get ahead, I'm not meant to find somebody that's not going to hurt me, or you gotten to an age where you think, will I ever meet somebody? This is telling you, stay optimistic. Whatever it is that you're working on is just around the corner. Do you see this picture here? Let me just fix it. Do you see that young man in the background? Do you see the castle in the background? These are things that are coming. Okay, these are things that are coming into her life. He's coming down the path. So whether it's reversed or not, if you're a man waiting for somebody or trying to sort out a relationship and you've had to wait, which is also probably speaking to anyone who's in a twin flame situation, then it's just trying to give you some, motivation to stay optimistic, stay the course. It's been tough, whatever this is that you've been through, but you are being encouraged to keep the faith because it's just around the corner. Do not quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, we always seem to do that. We sort of give up hope at the 11th hour, and then all of a sudden something happens. So think of maybe a time in your life when that's happened before, and remind yourself that it's worth hanging on. All right? Next. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. All right, this has been a theme for months and months and months. Out with the old, in with the new. I don't even know how many times I've said this. Let go of what no longer serves you. Grudges that you are keeping that the other person's forgotten about. All of that kind of energy that just really doesn't serve you. Old relationships. If something is really not working for you, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be a work relationship, a personal relationship, a family relationship. It can be a job that you really are finding intolerable. If something is intolerable, it means it needs to be let go of. The universe will make it intolerable for you because it's trying to push you forward. We often hold on to jobs, people, things like property, not letting go of our car because we're sentimental about it, not wanting to sell our house. We need to gain perspective and see that it's just stuff. And if we let go of the old, we make space for the new. All right. You can also encourage this energy and bring huge shifts into your life by literally cleaning the clutter in your home, giving things away, throwing things away, giving to those less fortunate than yourself. Donate some clothes and toys and whatever to an orphanage. Shift that energy out of your life, because if there's nothing that's leaving your life and there is clutter around you, whether it's in your mind, in your body, in your physical environment, nothing new can come in because there's no space for it. Empty that cup a little bit so that new, fresh water can be poured into it. All right. So there's something you need to move on from, something you're not dealing with. It may not be a physical conversation you have to have. It may just be emotional stuff you need to deal with. If you need to purge and have a good cry, put on a sad movie, get it out of your system so that you can move on to new, greater things. And the last one. Healing heart. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Alright, I've had this card before and I've actually done a YouTube video on this before about looking for something that gives you joy that you can turn into your permanent job or your permanent occupation, and a lot of it has got to do with healing. And I did this video as well for those of you who never watched it on you do not have to be a Reiki teacher or a doctor or a spiritual guide or, whatever, anything in the holistic field or in the medical field in order to qualify as a healer. If you have a healing heart, you will automatically want to give to others, want to help others. Just listening to somebody when they need an ear is a healing process. You are helping that person. So it is reminding you that we all have that ability. We all have the ability to be a healer, to be powerful. And it's saying, please, we encourage it because you're sending out positive vibrations into the world and you're helping and you're healing other people just by being there and showing kindness. You don't need any qualification or to do anything that is on paper as such and says you are a healer. You can be a healer every day of your life. You can be compassionate to the elderly. You can be kind to somebody. You can watch somebody's child when they have to do something important. There are ways and means of showing that kind of love and nurturing and caring, which is always healing. All right, any kind of kindness is healing. So if you've been doing that, it's saying keep that up. Please, you're doing so much good. It's really being appreciated. Keep going. And for any of you who are not doing it and you feel you need to, you feel like you want to do something, you want to help with a charity, you want to go help out at an animal, center where they actually look after abandoned animals, whatever, or donate. If you don't have time to give, you can always give what you have, If you don't have money, you can give your time. There's always something that can be contributed. All right, so showing you there again, in case some of you chose more than one card, just to go over the accept heaven's help, get out of heaven's way so that they can do their work. Waves of prosperity, not to look at the past and know that new abundance is coming. This is something you've never experienced before. That your loved ones and your possessions and yourself are protected. To try new things, to break the monotony. To accept your soulmate relationship that's coming and your new romance that has a spiritual basis, which can be very rewarding, and there is definitely something to learn from it if it's spiritually based. To not quit before the miracle occurs, stay optimistic. Time to move on and let go of the old so the new can come in. Maybe these two are also related. Maybe someone chose these two together. I think these three sort of speak to each other. And then the healing heart. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. All right, we all have the capacity to heal. We all have intuition. If something feels good, it's good. If something feels bad, it's bad. And if you feel good helping other people, that is your intuitive side telling you this is what you're doing that gives you joy. This is wholesome. This is good. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this. I wish you a lovely, lovely weekend ahead. I don't do videos on the weekend because I respect my family time, which I think you all should do and hopefully do and get some rest and recharge your batteries for the week ahead. But I will still be semi-active on all the social networking. There's a link at the bottom that takes you to my website. It takes you to the YouTube channel. If you ever have to go back, it's on my Instagram, links to Facebook, and it also links to the website where my testimonials are and a little bit more about me if you want to read about what I do, how long I've been doing it, all the rest of it. But there's a lot of information there. So click on the link below. And it also takes you to my Etsy shop if you'd like to book a private reading with me. I've got very affordable readings for all budgets, and I will always do what I can for you. Take care. I wish you a lovely weekend.